So do you think that the cultural critics have it right, that the freshmen know less and less coming into college now, or do you think they're getting a bad rap, that just let the kids be kids?
Well, I don't know. It's been, well over 10 years since I taught freshmen, but I certainly didn't notice at that point. And I think now, too, given technological changes and so forth, that I can't believe that they don't know as much. I think they know as much. Maybe they know somewhat different things, but I think they're as well informed generally, and surely in my experience, as they ever were. There have been changes in attitudes and culture and so forth, as we say, but in terms of just knowledge about what's happening in the world and what the world's all about, I don't think they're any worse off, maybe better. Well, again, you'll have to define progress again, I guess, so I could answer. But obviously, there's lots of technological progress, and I think obviously some recent progress in race relations, for example, in this country. In a broader sense, in a longer range, I'm a little bit on the pessimistic side, I think, in a way. I think this age of nuclear weaponry is going to be awfully hard to control, if ever. And it seems like the risks of nuclear warfare or something like it get bigger all the time. It's just hard to, keep that idea and that possibility from spreading to nation and non-nation groups and so forth. And I guess culturally, I don't think in America or in Europe, or I don't know much about the rest of the world, but those that are influenced by America or Europe, those places are making much progress. I think it might be more rigorous, matching the kind of total secularization I see happening in the college or in colleges, is happening in our culture.
I'm thinking about this issue of obsolescence, which is very interesting. The disappearance of things like, and I never thought this would happen, the typewriter. We probably will lose the newspaper in the future. Could you comment about obsolescence and about how things become obsolete rather quickly nowadays?
Well, that's, as I say, technology is certainly one of those things that's making so-called progress. I'm a kind of a low-tech, no-tech guy myself, but it's helpful in lots and lots of ways. And obsolescence, I really hate to see the book go, and the paper book, that is to say, and newspapers and some other sorts of things that I've become accustomed to. But I may outlast them, who knows.
What kind of technology are you familiar with? Do you find yourself lagging behind, say, with the internet? Or?
Well, yes, I do email, and I can handle the library, the catalog, a few things, but that's about the extent of it. And email, I find, I am so used to now in communicating with my family and my children and grandchildren and so forth that I would hate to lose that.